whole topic now that the economy is opening up is about shop local. Let's avoid, if we can, going on the internet and buying too much, and also let's avoid going to the big corporate outlets, i.e. supermarkets, etc. And let's find a way of, if we're going to be buying stuff, putting the money into local shops, local entertainment, local venues. And I know you've been having, doing a bit of research yourself, Tom, in terms of around Dorset, of some of the places that local people can access and make the most of. And we have a number of articles for the readers of Dorset Eye. There's a number of articles on there that people can access, obviously, at any point.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, we're all being well, continuing to come out, or slowly out of pandemic restrictions, shops back open, and some entertainment venues now back open. And so we really wanted to just give people the message to shop local and enjoy local. So as you say, shop local wherever possible. What we mean by that, as you mentioned, is preferably not with the big multinational corporations, who will do fine anyway. They're not, most of them are not in any danger of going under. Whereas local independent businesses have obviously struggled massively, and those that have survived need our support. And of course, shopping local and using independent stores is better for the environment. There's less transportation of goods on a global scale. So yeah, in terms of our food, in terms of shopping for clothes, etc., let's go to those independent stores wherever we can, butchers and bakers and candlestick makers. Let's go to the little independent shops that sell clothing, etc. Even things like takeaways, rather than go to the big chains, let's go to our local takeaway stores wherever possible. And in terms of enjoying local, we just wanted to give a push for all the local arts venues that are out there that have likewise been desperately struggling. Cinemas, theatres, arts venues across the county really struggled to survive the last year, and the people that work in them, running them, and entertainers, actors, comedians, singers, bands, etc., they've all been struggling with no income. So let's support those artists, let's support those venues as much as we can. And that includes, that I should also mention pubs. If you like going to the pub, let's try and go to the local sort of non-chain pubs wherever possible, rather than the big Weatherspoons chain pubs. Let's go to the local
it's not Weatherspoons anymore, Tom. I don't know if you've heard, they've changed their name.
What is it now, Jace?
Neverspoons.
Neverspoons. There is an app, isn't there, that encourages people to go to sort of independent pubs rather than to Weatherspoons or Neverspoons. So yeah, obviously encourage people to support local independent businesses of all sorts, including pubs. And then in terms of arts and entertainment, we've got an abundance in Dorset of museums, theatres, cinemas, concert venues, and especially throughout this summer, all being well, we'll be able to return to going to see plays, going to comedy events, concerts, music concerts, festivals. There are arts festivals, there's food festivals, including our local seafood festival here in Weymouth. There are pride events, Bournemouth Pride and the New Forest are planning their first pride event. There's the county show in late August. There's Dorset Steam Fair in early September. So lots and lots of events and, arts and entertainment things to go along and enjoy and to support. And in terms of venues, this isn't a sort of full list, because locally all around the county, there are lots and lots of different arts venues. But I just jotted down a bit of a list of the kinds of places that we should think of going to support. We don't have to go to London to see shows in the West End or what have you. There's so much terrific things going on locally. So you can go to venues like, in Bournemouth, there's the Pavilion, the O2 Academy. There's Poole Lighthouse, obviously in Poole. Weymouth, we've got the Pavilion. In Portland, there's Royal Manor Theatre. There's Bridport Arts Centre and the Electric Palace, the Tivoli Theatre in Wimborne, Dorchester Arts and the Corn Exchange in Dorchester, the Molam Theatre in Swanage, the Marine Theatre in Lyme Regis, Shaftesbury Arts Centre, and just outside of Dorset in Yeovil in Somerset, we've of course got the Octagon Theatre and Westlands Entertainment Venue. So all across, and lots of others that I've not even mentioned there, but across the county, you know, we're so lucky to have so many different arts and entertainment venues, and you know, the smaller independent cinemas that are dotted around the place. So we just want to encourage people when they're now that we're opening things up and able to go and enjoy those things again, let's try and all choose to support our local and independent venues as much as we can.
Well said, absolutely well said. And of course, the different museums, a lot of the local museums had things in place pre-COVID, which they then had to cancel, and some of them are hoping to bring back those themes, whatever they might be, you know, not from now on, post-COVID, or hopefully post-COVID, but certainly across the summer. So yeah, there's some wonderful places right on our doorstep. We went to see, we talk about the Swanage, there's the open amphitheatre on the hill overlooking Swanage. We went to see Shakespeare, what play it was now, but went to see it about when Millie was small, our youngest was small. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. It was brilliant. They're so talented, young people, and it's just, you know, why, like you say, why travel hundreds of miles to see talented people who live right on our doorstep? Yeah. And also putting one call out as well for Dorset Arts Week. I know it's coming to the end of Dorset Arts Week, but look into Dorset Arts on the internet and just see what venues there are, and what things are going on, and while the sun's out, making the most of it.
Absolutely. Go out and enjoy yourself, folks.
Go out and enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Savour everything we have to offer in Dorset and support our local businesses as well.
Definitely.